Hello everyone, Wild Bill Bonai here again. I wanted to kind of bring you up to date. First off, I'd like to tell you about the Swedish goshawk that I had. For those of you that have been following my videos and don't know, I lost him. I lost him right out of the mews. I was opening the door and he was on his way to it, and when I opened it up he blew right by me and I could not recover him. So he's gone, and it's certainly all on me. You know, I should have at the very least had a curtain up over the door like I've done before with Cooper's hawks, but I didn't. So, unfortunately, both me and the bird paid the price. All right, well, that's that. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is that this particular episode really prompted me to do some soul searching. It really did. It wasn't so much that I'd lost a bird, because I've certainly lost birds in the past, but it was how I lost it. And you know, I coupled with the fact that I just haven't been doing all that great with birds. The last, I think three birds I've lost, and instead of getting better, it appears that I'm getting worse. And I don't know, maybe it's old age, but whatever. It really, you know, got me to question deep down why I was why I have continued the trek. And this is, without going into a lot of detail, this is what I came up with. Harry McElroy years ago told me that falconry should be fun, and if it wasn't fun for him, he wouldn't do it. And that makes sense. So with that as kind of a standard, as I thought about it, I definitely could not say that falconry overall has been fun. For me, it's been kind of like peaks and valleys, throughout the years that I've been involved. It's kind of like, you know, when I first get started, my mentor said to me, Bill, if you want to have fun, take up surfing. I was living in Southern California at the time. He said, falconry will provide you with more disappointments than rewards. And the rewards come hard-earned. And that's pretty much how it's been with me, you know. I can't say that every bird I've had has been enjoyable, or that I've been successful, or that it hasn't brought on some sort of heartache, you know. And, you know, I just can't say it's overall been fun. So then I got to thinking about, you know, if that's the case, and why have you continued on? And what I conclude, as I say, without going into a whole lot of detail, is that falconry, like other endeavors that I've taken on throughout my life, has provided me with therapy. It really has, in real terms, in more than one way. And so that's why. That has been the motivating factor, unbeknownst to me, until I really got to thinking about it. And and when I realized this, then I thought, oh my God, this is I thought it was very disingenuous, you know, for staying in the falconry for that reason. Just incredibly disingenuous. So that really bothered me as well, you know. Because I remember, you know, people along the way would ask me, why did you get into falconry? what prompted you to do that? And I said, well, I would tell them, well, you know, I have an affinity for animals, which I do, and so this was a great way for me to, you know, experience, have a real meaningful experience with a wild animal out there, sharing in the birds' quest for food. So I found very exciting, and I still do. I really do. When I get out into the field, probably like a lot of you, I really get off, so to speak, on the whole experience. But anyway, that's why I got into falconry, but that's not why I stayed in falconry. As I say, I have stayed in falconry for reasons unrelated. And like I say, I thought it was kind of disingenuous, so I was going to get out. I truly was. I was going to get out of falconry. That was it for me. And then a little further, a little more introspection, and I concluded that in my particular case, if it wasn't falconry, it would have to be something else. You know, it would, it absolutely would. So, and the problem is, at my age, you don't have many options. Unlike when I was younger. So with that reality in mind, I decided to, you know, stay in falconry. For better or for worse. So there you go. That's it. So yeah, this morning I went out and went trapping. And trapped what I believe to be a Harlan's integrated. Now, I don't know for sure. It could be just a dark morph. You folks will have to decide that. But for right now, I'll just call it a Harlan's integrated. And it's a male. It's a very late trap bird, and I've not had good luck with very late trap birds. Probably not a good way to get back in, so to speak, for me to get back in. And the reason why I haven't is because, you know, I get them trained to come to me in the fist and the creance and everything's, you know, works out well. And then we go out and I release it for the first time. And invariably what has happened, not in all cases, there have been a few exceptions, and hopefully this will be another one, I don't know. But I'll call him to the fist the first time, and the bird will come, and then I'll call him the second time, it'll come, and then you know, about the third time, it becomes more and more hesitant from that point on, until finally it won't come at all. You know, because it's out there. It's not used to it. It's not used to hunting with a human, and it's been out there for, well, this bird's probably been out there 8 months on its own hunting. You know, that whole concept is just completely alien to them, and it's hard for them to overcome. And I understand that. But we'll give it a shot, and we'll see what happens. Let's see, what can I tell you about the bird? It's a male. I don't know what it weighs. I'll weigh it tomorrow, get a baseline weight. That's about all I can tell you. Now, the next video you see, I'm going to go in there and get some close-ups, you know, some close-up video of the bird so you can see its markings and all that sort of stuff. And then we'll just go from there. So that's it. See you later, alligator. Well, I thought I would give you an opportunity to see this bird up close and personal before I take the hood off for the first time. Because I wanted to show you something. You know, I've written in the past about these birds from up north, the what I consider to be Harlan's intergrade, having these long flag feathers, that is, these feathers that come down on the leg here. Hopefully I've got this down far enough and you can see what I'm talking about. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Hopefully you can see. These are the feathers, and you can see how low they come. Look at that. Do you see? And they come way down to here. So I thought that was worth showing to you. And then these vent feathers here, they are long too, as I've mentioned before. Look, this is a vent feather, way down here, way down to here. So I think that's indicative of the Harlans. In this case, an intergrade. I'll show you the under wing so you can kind of get a picture of that, hopefully. Now you can't notice it from, if I can turn the bird over without it acting up, which I'll try here. I wanted to show you the other side of the tail feather so you can get a good view of that. Hang on, you're a girl or a guy. Hang on. See? That's what they look like. See what I'm saying? I can't spread them out all the way for you, but hopefully you can get a decent view of this, or getting a decent view, I should say. They look like that. Much different than the other coloration. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to take the hood off for the first time and let you see that. Just notice right here, the hood is watering. So obviously, I don't know if that's coming from his mouth. It might be. Well, anyway, it's a bad fit. I'll have to, looks to me like, we'll have to check it out a little bit closer. Oh, I wanted to show you, hopefully you can see his feet. He's been out there a while for sure, you know, like right here. Now, what I think this is, to be honest, if you can see that, I think this is, might be, I'm not sure, some pox. I'll medicate that and see if we can't cure it. And he's got bites. You can't see it now because he's got his fist closed, but he's got bites on his toes and whatnot. He's been out there making a living. I don't know what else, anything I can show you here. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't. But anyway, that's the feed. As you can see, it's a male. I don't know if you can tell or not. It is a male. I'll get a weight on him tomorrow. But for right now, let's go ahead and see if we can't get him to get up on the fist. I want to unhood him out in the garage because I know he's going to shit. I don't want him shitting in the house here like that. Come on. Get up there. There you go. That's a boy. All right. I guess you're seeing all this now. I don't know. That's him standing up there. I'm going to go out here and pull this hood out in the garage. Hopefully you'll be able to see all this. Hopefully you'll be able to see all of this. And I'm telling you, let me get the light on. What you're going to see is one wild bird. I'll tell you that right now. Oh! The other thing I want you to pay attention to, I'll take him back in the house so that you can see it better, is the coloration of the eyes. You'll notice that, about half of the eye, it appears, is dark, is darkening. And in the past, that's always been a bad sign for me. dealing with these later trap birds, be it a red tail or whatever. So I'll show it to you. Let me pull the hood so you can see him in all his glory. Come on. There you go. Come on, get up here. That's it. Get on up there. Come on. That's it. There he is. Now, I don't think you're going to be able to see the eyes real good out here because there's not much light. So, come on. Come on, go at your feet. Here. He keeps grabbing his feet together. Let me get him up here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Pretty much so. He's bit his tongue, as you can see. Got some blood coming down there in his craziness. Let me take him in now so you can get a good look at the eye and see what if I... Come on. Calm down. There we go. Come on. Get on in here. There you go, bud. All right, now you have a better shot at this eye, I think. Although this isn't working out very good either. Come on. Get up here. There you go. Yeah, you can't see it real well. If I had a flashlight, maybe you could. Let me see if I have a flashlight in here. I do. Let me turn that on. There. Now maybe you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, it's pretty bright light, but you can see the brownness coming in, beginning from the pupil out. I hope. I don't know how good you can see this. But that's, I think it's indicative of aging, and always has told me that he's been out there, you know, a while and going to be problematic. But we'll give it a go. Get up there now. Come on. Come on, baby. Get on up here. Come on. Here. Here. There you go. All right, well, that's it, folks. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep him hooded here for the rest of the day, and tomorrow morning I'll take it off tonight. And well, anyway, I'm not going to mess with him too much because he needs to get a little hungry before we're going to make any progress, if we make any at all. All right, see you later. Excuse me. Well, here we are in the evening, and I thought I haven't had her hooded all day, this being her first day in captivity, and I thought I would kind of show you how she acts when I take that hood off for the first time. I want you to know that I did do some hood training, and she doesn't like that hood. You know, she's definitely not a fan of it, and more so, of course, than an earlier trap bird. So I took her, you know, I just used the darkened room approach. I just started hooding her in the darkened room, and not totally dark, because you got to see what you're doing, of course. But I mean, enough to where I could see, and you know, I found that they don't have the sensitivity to the light like we do when it starts getting dark. So it makes it easier for us to do what we have to do in that sort of an environment. So then I gradually just kept moving my way out, and eventually I was able to hood her without too much fuss in full light. But And I think we'll have to do that a few more times for sure. But anyway, because she just really doesn't like the hood, which is typical of these later birds. All right, so here we go. Come on, boys. Get on up there. There you go. All right. Oh, man, I forgot. Come on. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, let me get over here and sit down. And we'll take that hood off you, and you can go crazy for a little bit. You can go crazy for a little bit. Yeah. That's it. Calm down. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. You know, I really think that it would have worked out, or it probably would work out better if I was able to put a braille on each wing where that bird wouldn't bait. And particularly after I saw what the Pakistanis do with those passage goshawks, that's incredible. But I don't have two brails to put on her, so that's the way it goes. But it's like Steve Jones said, you know, nothing good comes from a bait, and I thoroughly believe that. You know, you're not doing anything to enhance your relationship with these birds with them baiting off the fist. I don't think that helps. I mean, eventually they resigned themselves to it, as you know, but I think it would go a lot smoother if you could preclude them from baiting to begin with. I say that, you know, having not even considered it in the past, so, but, all right, well, anyway, let me pull the hood on her so she can go crazy here for a little bit. Come on. Come on. There you go. That's it. Come on. Head around here. Where are you going? Don't be pooping on me. Don't be pooping on me. Come on. Get up here. Don't be pooping on me. Come on. Come on. She's a wild one. You're a wild one. For sure. Yeah, you gotta laugh. Calm down. Calm down. Whoa! Come on, get up here. Get up here. Hurry up. She's a wild one. You're a wild one. Here, let me get my justice here now so you can't bait so much. Golly. Alright, so here we are. And here she is in all her glory. Hopefully you can see her all right. Or he, I mean. Sorry. You all right? Huh? I'm just going to do this for a little bit. I'm going to sit with her, of course, and it's not something that you would want to endure. But I thought I'd show you how he acted first time out of the hood, so that you can kind of gauge that starting point with where we're going here, and if you're interested anyway. By the way, look at those flag feathers. Do you see how low they are? Amazing. I'm going to try to touch him here and see what he acts like. There you go. You know what I've noticed? If you keep your finger on them like this, do you see how the wings come down? Isn't that amazing? Yeah. But anyway, that's the rascal, and we're gonna, keep going on here. Thought I'd let you see his first time out of the hood. That's it. Adios.